Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I am at the Peddler Antiques here in Forest, Virginia. Hit up this place while I was in town for Thanksgiving visiting my family. But this is certainly one I don't try to miss. I always end up finding something. So without further ado, let's get into it. It's funny how I discovered this antique store once I moved. Once upon a time, I used to live in Virginia, but never hit up this place, unfortunately. As you can see, I'm panning on over to some Christmas, obviously currently on the hunt for kitschmas, anything to craft with, or put on Etsy, or a upcoming sale. I do spot the sweetest little ceramic little bunny guy. I do believe he was $8 with no discount, so I did end up putting him down. But oh my gosh, look at how beautifully this place is designed. It's just a lot of fun to come in, and there's quite a good amount to look at. Obviously, I spot some Santa action, end up picking him up. I think he was like $34, which too much for resale. I typically don't pick those up over $15. And you guys know I'm super keen on a deer, so any little spotted little fawn I always tend to look at. But check out this paper mache Santa, glitter and all. I think it was like $165. Ugh. And honestly, you guys, I'm regretting not picking up this little ceramic deer bookend. It was just $12, but oh my gosh, I'm looking back at it. Dang. I do stumble across a bunch of Mercury ornaments, which I picked up quite a few for crafting, as well as some Holt Howard. I think those were little candle holders. I could be wrong, but they were about retail at, I think, $35 each, which I might have been able to make a little bit of a profit, but didn't want to put too much in. But I just wanted to do a panorama view, hopefully not too fast, just to show off at how beautiful and immaculate this place is. I mean, granted, this isn't my typical style. I mean, there's no kitsch little big-eyed, but oh my gosh, of course I see more Mercury in pink and green, so obviously pick those up as well. I did, however, love their Edwardian clothing. Oh my gosh. Some of this is just gorgeous to look at. You don't see too often in nice shape whatsoever. And when I do, honestly, I always see Victorian clothes framed, so it's nice to see them out and about. And all of the framed pictures as well. Honestly, this place, I think why I like it so much, it reminds me of my grandmother's house. Not gonna lie. And obviously, I'm panning on through. They do have a lot of furniture, which is nice. I am in the downstairs portion right now. And I don't know about you, but when I'm out and about a couple states away, I am trying to be super intentional on what I am picking up. I'm not trying to pick up too many fragiles or things that can get broken or dinged up at all, obviously. Do, however, really love this vendor. They have a great range of vintage toys. They always have bags full of goodies to craft with or to resell, whatever. They always have good stuff, basically. And I did, however, spot some vintage Valentine's Day cards, which I think I'm about to grab at right now. There were quite a few of them in this this book, and I think it was $10 with a discount, so I did end up picking that and a couple other Valentine's Day packages up. And I did spot this little made in Japan little chair girl, which I did end up picking her up for I think like $6 in great shape. I think she's coming to Etsy. And I did spot these angels. There were a set of 3. 2 of them were in great shape and one was missing their wing, but for I think $8 for the set, I did end up picking them up. I'll craft with the damaged one and I'll probably sell the other 2. So keep an eye out for those. They are quite the treat. Little shopper angels. Do we have any vintage lunchbox lovers out there? Well, this place was for you. They had quite a few. And I really I'm not a huge Elvis fan, admittedly, but I did love that print of an old movie poster. Oh my goodness. And they had lots of cool medical supplies. Obviously, they had some dolls, some nylon winged angels, which I love, but at 10 each, I really can't pick them up for resale. And I have some similar, so I left those behind. But I do, of course, spot another mannequin head. This one was a repro, but really fun nonetheless. But of course, not for sale. All right, you guys, and I'm about to enter my favorite antique store here in Virginia. This is Bell's Treasures Antiques. And I believe it's Bedford or Buford. Oh gosh, I should probably know. But every time I come in, I pick up, I'm not gonna lie, a couple $100 worth of stuff. I always tend to find stuff. And the lady who actually owns it, hello, I don't know if you want me to use your name, but she always gives me the best discounts since she knows me. I've shopped with her a couple of times, and she knows I'm always looking for the kitsch and vintage toys. And I do spot a guilty pleasure, a macrame piece, a little owl, really sweet. Do we have any vintage owl lovers in the chat? Let me know in the comments, because I know I love an owl. Raggedy Ann and Andy chalkware hangers. Oops, sorry, I hope this isn't too fast for you guys. Don't want to make anyone nauseous or sick. Anyways, we are entering into the next room. I'm going to my favorite place, the downstairs. Hey now. Oh my gosh, this is such an experience. I adore this place. So as we walk down the stairs, you already see it. Look at that humongous, I do believe he's actually a celluloid-faced Santa. He was, I think, $60 after the discount. Not a bad price. And I did actually pick up these vintage hand puppets actually for some crafting. But this place I have literally lucked out. I have gotten Left and Mrs. Dainty wall pockets for just like $8 here. This place definitely comes in clutch when it comes to kitsch. Which I realize I haven't really shown anything I've actually picked up yet in this video, but I have already a pile up front. I did spot this cute little, this little clown ceramic guy. Unfortunately, he was a little too creepy to take home for me. And I did pick up these repro coloring books. I thought the graphics on those were awesome, and they came out to be just like $1 each after the sale. So picked those up. This booth was actually 50% off, so you gotta make sure you look at everything. I did spot this, I think it was Napco-ware. Oh, no, it's Relpo. My bad. But that's a cute planter. Didn't end up picking it up, though. As you can see, I'm kind of debating it in the video. But on to the next. I do spot some awesome mushroom shakers. So those would just be $9 for the set. And I loved this little environment in here towards the back of the shop. The cottage. Really fun. They have a great range of kitsch, ceramics. I did end up picking up this guy. He's not worth too much, but it's a dog playing a French horn. I had to pick him up for $2. I did spot this. I think this was a bank, if I'm correct. This awesome bumblebee bank. Oh my gosh, that was fantastic. I think it was like $22 plus the 50% off sale. And, oh, I almost picked this little guy up, matches the one in the chair earlier, but it did have a chip on the ear, so put him back. And I really, really was fascinated by this guy. He was a bank made of ceramic, and I believe he's from the 60s. I really loved his whiskers on him, but a little too big. Didn't want to take him home, honestly. Was afraid I might break him. And just wanted to give an overview of the downstairs on my way back. And hey now you guys, look at what I just found. I found an inbox gooned or gunned, however you would like to say it, bear. Oh my gosh, the packaging on this was insane. Now, if you weren't familiar, Gund actually back in the day had a bunch of the rubber faces, which I collect, so absolutely love. I did spot these cute little dwarfs and Santa little crafty pieces, really sweet. And I do believe I actually left those behind. They were a little bit too much to craft with. And of course, I do see some more mushroom shakers. They had a couple of sets there. And I did love this napkin holder. Oh my gosh. And in my opinion, you can't get any groovier than a mushroom. So, didn't take him, but really, really sweet. I thought this little poodle set, probably earlier 80s, they were quite sweet, but left them behind. And I thought, now this is a hobbyist piece for 19. I just thought it was fantastic. I love the Pinocchio face. Granted, not a huge Disney fan, but cute nonetheless. And I did want to show you guys this vintage plywood set. It is a complete nativity set. It was fantastic. It was a 10-piece set for $175. Oh my word. If I, had the room, I might have picked those up. Those were splendid. And I did love that table. Really, really sweet. I love the legs on it. And I did spot some Holt Howard little bride and groom little candle holders. They were $30 for the set, so right on the money for those. But I did end up picking up some of those picks, more crafting supplies, obviously. I'm currently in Christmas craft crunch mode, so trying to find as much as I can. I did find this awesome tin litho kitchen set, some lucite flowers. Oh my goodness. All right, and you guys, this is my little bit of a haul. Not everything I picked up. As you can see, that gooned bear. All of the ceramics for the most part are still wrapped up, but here are some of the plush and, easier things. And yes, I did pick up a few ceramics. I couldn't help myself. But some of this is actually available now up on my Etsy shop, so link in the bio for that, and the rest will be coming to a Whatnot sale or an Instagram sale near you very, very soon. Oh my gosh, I loved that mohair little poodle. And here are some of the ceramics I picked up. Just two of the cute ones I wanted to show. And you guys, that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and tell me what I might have left behind that you would have snagged. I always love hearing what you guys might be interested in. But until the next one, thank you guys so much for watching. All the links in the bio. See ya!